Live from inside Porsche, Colorado Springs, it's the First Dibs podcast with our hosts, John Deisty and Justin Underwood. Buckle up and let's go for a ride.
Friday night.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. Welcome back to the First Dibs podcast, live inside Porsche, Colorado Springs. Mm-hmm. My microphone sounds funny.
Does it?
Yeah, in my head it does. I don't know. We'll deal with it. If I sound weird, let me know. What's new in the world?
In the world?
Yeah.
I don't know. Outside of this place, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know you were here late last night.
Yeah. Late night. It's been a long week. It's been a good week, long, interesting week for sure. End of the month. Today's the first day of the August, which is pretty crazy to
Isn't
think
that
about.
weird?
Kids go back to school here in a couple weeks. Yeah, there's just a lot of activity. It was a busy month. I hope
I was
you did
busy.
well. Mm-hmm. You did well, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a good month. It's amazing how many cars we have here.
Yeah.
And what kind of backlog we've got with just, the Pikes Peak Hill Climb taking so much attention.
Right.
It's been a solid month now, and we're still not caught back up.
Yeah, right.
I think our service team does a really good job of kind of blasting through the new stuff that comes in and getting it ready for us. But that event just crushes and stops everything.
Yeah.
So I think look forward to a lot of cool new stuff coming in the next, coming up live online probably in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we go away.
Yeah, right.
So that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why I sound so weird.
Not permanently. We don't go away permanently.
Never know.
Right.
Not saying I have any plans. I don't. But
John and I will both be out at Car Week for a while. So that's cool.
that's it. I just didn't have enough volume. That was the problem. I was turned down. Yeah, I'm excited for you to get your first chance out at Car Week. That's I hope you get to stay. I hope you have a place to stay. And I hope our special project makes it.
Oh, yeah. So, well, it's not our special project, but yeah, no kidding. I hope it makes it too.
Yeah.
We may be calling some people, looking for some volunteers for this special project.
We already called people.
Well, I mean, I've been working with people,
Yep.
but yes, there are backup plans
Yep.
as well. I'm watching fireworks go off. What stadium is over there?
That's the soccer team.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. That's
Yep.
pretty neat. I mean, I wish it was dark outside so you could see more of them.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Right. But anyway, we should probably get to a little bit of business since it has been a pretty busy week. And some cool stuff has shown up. Some pretty unique cars, really.
How about a 2024 Volkswagen Golf?
Oh, right.
Plaid seats, no sunroof.
It's a four-door.
Four-door. They're all four doors.
Oh,
all the GTIs are four doors now. Yep. And it's got the dual clutch transmission.
Okay. Does it have a shifter kind of like a 911?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very much. I am looking forward to taking that around the block.
Cool. It's a neat car. It looks neat.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Then how about a 2024 Toyota Tundra hybrid?
Yeah, it's like a TRD something hybrid. I didn't know they even made a hybrid pickup.
Well, they do now.
Right.
Some say it's the Prius of pickups.
I don't know about that, but it's super cool. I mean, I haven't seen, I haven't been in it.
I haven't seen it, but sounds cool.
I saw
Tundra. Say that.
I did see it.
Tundra.
But I didn't go for a drive in it or anything. It looks super cool. I had no idea that they made a hybrid version. I think that's pretty awesome, actually. Yeah. One of the guys here was doing some comparisons because I don't know that anyone else makes a hybrid pickup. I mean,
Ford does.
So the Lightning or the Maverick?
The F-150.
F-150.
And the Maverick.
They have a hybrid in the F-150?
Yeah.
So they were making the Lightning,
Yep.
That's the electric truck. What's their hybrid truck?
The F-150.
Hybrid.
Yeah. Didn't we just say that?
Apparently, I'm way behind
it's okay.
in truck world. But anyway, Toyota's been making hybrids since the beginning of hybrids, I think. So I would imagine they've kind of got their systems figured
You'd
out.
hope they knew what they were doing.
It sounds cool. It looks great. I'm interested to learn more about it. Those are two great cars.
Good cars. How about a one owner from new 2000 Boxster manual with 98,000 miles.
Right.
98,643.
Wow. Arctic silver,
Yeah. Black interior.
black interior.
Glove box behind you.
Yeah.
Yep. Very clear rear window.
Yeah, they've had the rear window replaced.
Should be a fun little car.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in the world of 911s, where a new GT3 Touring would run you $400,000. I almost said three, but I was off by $100,000. We were talking about this earlier. We have some cars here where they're pre-owned cars, and I could not afford them for the amount they are worth over their original MSRP. If all I had to pay was the appreciation of the car
Right.
from its original MSRP, I still could not afford that car.
Yeah. No.
But
it's-
I could afford a 2000 Boxster.
Right. Yeah.
I could just have that whole thing.
Right.
That wouldn't even be like a timeshare membership on that.
Right. Yeah. Oh, it's a super cool.
It's just a ton of value, and I think that there's a ton of value on a lot of the mid-engine stuff.
Yeah.
You know, 911s hold a place in my heart. You know, a new GT3 Touring you can get with folding bucket seats and a back seat, so you can
Right.
put your kids in a GT3 for the first time.
That's pretty crazy.
That's really good. That's worth $400,000 for sure. It would be if I had it.
Yeah.
I would do that. So I understand that, but the mid-engine stuff, I mean, that Boxster, what a great car. You know, it's got some miles on it, but that's cool. It was driven and loved and cared for,
Yeah.
and it's been in the same family.
Right.
They bought it when it was on a boat.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Back in probably maybe even 99. They might
Yeah.
have bought it in 99, and then it showed up in 2000.
Right.
But that's super cool. Also on the value proposition mid-engine things, we have a sub 300 mile GT Silver Spyder with the 000 package.
That's right.
And ascot brown interior. Matrix headlights, not matrix, LED headlights. The even the steering wheel has an ascot brown center marker
Yep.
on it. That's pretty fun. I just love those cars. I moved it in the showroom today. I pulled it forward and back and forward and back a few times to move it over like 8 inches so we could change a light bulb.
Right.
And even that, I was happy. You know, like the feel of the clutch, the sound of the engine. I put the sport exhaust on to move it in the showroom.
I would do the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
But man,
Super cool car. The 000 cars are kind of fascinating to me.
yeah.
000 as in the 000 magazine. And they wound up doing 39 of these cars, I think is how many were produced
That's a good
by
number.
the time it was done. And I think there was a dealership somewhere that had 3 of them at the same time. And they wrote this big article about it. But yeah, no, they're a super unique car. But 000 magazine worked directly with Porsche cars in like the Special Wishes, the Sonderwunsch commissioning department. And they all received the Ascot color leather interior.
Yep.
There were cars that received some different options. I mean, there were a couple different colors. Some of them have a little bit more leather, right, added to them. I think this GT Silver car, had a little over $37,000 in custom tailoring. For
It was a
that
big build.
000. Yeah, the light up door sills have the 000 magazine logo. It's really cool stuff. I mean, if you're a big fan of the 000 magazine, which there are a lot of people out there that are, and Yeah, and they're subscribers to that $100 magazine, the book, right, that they send out. It's really cool, and I think it's going to have kind of its stamp in Porsche's history, that they've done in the past, working with other companies kind of like that.
I like that you don't have to know the magazine to like appreciate that car.
Oh, for sure.
Too. We've had a couple people come through and immediately noticed that the interior was something that was not available. They're
Right.
like, I spec'd this and I couldn't order that. Well, how did they get this one? And so even without knowing about that specific edition and the magazine that spawned it, people see that it's a special car.
Yeah.
You can touch it and you can feel it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, you're right. 268 miles, I think,
Yep.
is what it says on the odometer.
Yeah. Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah.
I don't think we've congratulated our buddy
Right.
Dan yet on 100,000 miles.
Wow.
He crossed it allegedly at 100 miles an hour.
Right, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And that was this past week or last weekend?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Very recently.
So now it's got
good
more
job.
than 100,000.
It's over
miles.
100,000 mile, 22 Spyder.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Chances are you've seen him on the road because he's always on the road.
Yeah. It's true.
But yeah, that's awesome, Dan. Yeah, congratulations. That is really cool.
How fun. Good for him.
I'd like to know how the other car is doing that had the challenge in the beginning.
Oh, that's a good question.
We should
How
ask.
many miles can you put on it in Hawaii?
I imagine a lot, if you never stop. Right? Just keep driving big circle.
That should be a thing. Treadmills for cars,
Ooh. Oh.
where you can put your car on it and you drive it inside the garage.
Yeah, yeah.
But it stays pristine.
Right.
So then you can brag that, I put 50,000 miles on this thing, but look at it.
It's never seen rain.
It's never seen the road, man. This thing it's so clean it's never left my garage, but I still been in it for 50,000 miles.
I remember seeing a Mercedes, a Gullwing Mercedes SL300 Gullwing. That the odometer showed something crazy like 7,500 original miles. The driver's seat had over 100,000 miles on it. It was nuts. I mean,
How did you know that?
the driver's seat was completely worn out.
Oh.
The leather was all stretched and nasty, and just this car has more than 7,500 miles on it, or at least it's been sat in by 100,000 people. Right?
There you
Yeah.
go.
So I thought that doesn't fit the car, but anyway, it's still cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's a great idea, John. I like that. I mean, you can put your car in a bubble, to preserve it, where it stays aired up all the time, and so like race cars, it keeps the smell, like the smell of the racetrack, the rubber and all that kind of stuff.
There you go.
So yeah,
Shrink
treadmill.
wrap.
Huh?
Shrink wrap the car. Put it in like a bubble wrap, like a Hot Wheel, and just mount it to your wall.
You could, and then you'd probably pull paint off when you run wrapped it, but that's okay.
How about this one? 2023 GT4 RS.
Yeah.
Paint to sample in our buddy Ryan Barkey's favorite color, which is dark sea blue.
Yeah, that's a pretty car. Pretty car.
That's a thing. If that was a 997 4-liter,
Doof.
it would be worth $1 million.
Right.
I'm not kidding. We had one
Right.
here, and it was worth $1 million.
Yeah.
So, the differences are Cayman versus 911, and manual versus PDK.
Sure. Yeah.
Power's basically the same.
Yeah. Very close.
Seats were, I'll give the 997 buckets were better than the current buckets because they folded.
Yeah. This one has the 3D.
Ooh, 3D seats.
Yeah, 3D seat for the driver's
Just
seat.
like our trophy.
Right. Yeah, that's right. But no, in this car, it's got like 40 miles on it. The dark sea blue car. I mean, it's as perfect as you're ever going to see it.
That sounds good.
That's a really pretty car. Deep sea blue stitching and seat belts, accents on the interior. Obviously, the 3D formed seat for the driver. Medium size. I guess there's different sizes you could order, but this is medium size.
I think it's firmness. I think it's how squishy it is.
Well, there's different, or maybe it's just the inserts.
The inserts are soft, medium, and hard.
Right. So those are in the front trunk.
Okay.
And then a car cover, all right, for it. and then we'll get the CXX, the custom tailoring or the customization sheet that goes with it as well.
This is one. You know how we had a client that bought a Bentley, and we put bets in on when the Bentley would go away, and we stashed it away in an envelope.
I don't remember who won that.
Nobody won that. But what we should do is, for certain cars, we should get the VIN numbers and stash them. And then once a year, look up and see if they sold again and what they sold for.
Yeah, see where it is.
Yeah, like a market track.
Right.
We could kind of pick out some stuff like my Carrera T, the one I ordered.
Sure.
That one's still with the original people. It hasn't sold, but we could pick out some cars and just kind of try to do a little market report.
That's kind of fun, like putting the stamp on a dollar bill.
Yeah.
You know, track this dollar bill.
Yep, exactly. Because that one, a dark Sea Blue GT4 RS, that car will be worth $500,000 in 10 years.
And in Japan.
Japanese dollars?
No, it'll be living in Japan.
Oh, it might. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Right.
Honestly, I think, we're at this kind of inflection point of electrification and gas and electrification and gas and, what's better and what's going to happen and where are the enthusiasts going to go. And,
Sure.
I think we finally are at the point where the free market is going to take over. It's, the subsidies have gone away. If you're in the market for something EV, you got a month or 2 months conflicting info. I think it's September 30th is when the stuff actually goes away.
That's what I've heard.
But you got 2 months to pick up the $7,500 and then it's free market and let's see what happens. And the GT4 RS is just such a great thing. It does. I don't care if Porsche comes back with another gas car. It's going to be bigger and heavier.
Yeah,
than
right.
that one,
Oh, yeah.
Just because that's what has to happen.
Yeah.
And it's going to be quieter because that's what has to happen.
Yeah.
And it's not going to have the 4-liter because that's what has to happen. So whatever comes next is not going to be that car.
Yeah.
And that car is so ultra special. It's like a hardtop Carrera GT in a tiny package. It's just this tiny little tight screamer of a thing, and it's just amped.
Yeah, right.
And that one's paint to sample.
Right.
With, I think it's got some CXX stuff too.
It does. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to figure out what's on it.
So
But
I don't know. That car, people are sleeping.
right. Yeah. No, I agree.
Yep.
I agree 100%. That is a really special car. What about the Targa 4 GTS?
Oh,
That
one.
thing's pretty sick.
Yeah. This is one, if you are conscious about mileage, this would be a great one to buy. It's a 2023 Targa GTS.
Targa 4?
Yep, they're all fours. But yes, Targa 4 GTS manual, ceramic brakes, dynamic chassis control, rear axle steering, front axle lift, full leather, deviated chalk seats, chalk stitching, and a manual. And it's got 8,000 some miles on it.
Right.
So it's been driven.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry. It's not a 30-mile car.
Yeah, right.
It's not a collector piece. It's one that's meant to be driven.
Yeah.
Go drive it. Go drive it more.
And it doesn't have Mamba green interior.
Also, not Mamba green interior with a red top. Oh,
Google that one, kids.
is that
Yeah,
a
buddy.
Hendrick something? Hendricks?
Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Yeah. No, doing, so I guess it's been a while since we've talked about how we do business. We're going to talk about it tomorrow, right? In the sales meeting, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
But researching cars, right? And when you're selling a car to us or trading a car in, I do market research. I take a look to see what's out there nationwide, all across America, New York, LA, Texas, Miami, right? So, because our market is not Colorado Springs, it's not Colorado, it's not the Rocky Mountain region, it's North America. And so doing all that market research, some of these cars can be challenging to find because there's not a ton of them out there. Well, anyway, yeah, doing some research on this Targa 4 GTS today to figure out, man, I'm like, oh my gosh, this car is awesome, right? And I'm going to have to write a description on it here pretty soon. Got to price it, putting it through the CPO process. Well, doing some market research. Well, let's see what's out there. What do people have? What are they asking? There's not a lot of cars out there to match it, especially being a manual transmission. And yeah, we came across a gem. This car.
Picture this. Picture this.
Whew.
You get an allocation for a Targa. And you also get the ability to do a paint-to-sample color.
Right? Mm-hmm.
I have a client that is in that process right now. We waited 3 years to have both Targa 4 GTS and paint-to-sample align.
Yep. All good things come with time.
You get that build slot. You say, oh, this is amazing.
Right?
I am so excited to do this awesome custom color
Yeah.
on my Targa.
Right? Mm-hmm.
And then you pick, drum roll please, silver.
Polar
And
silver?
I love
It's polar
silver.
silver.
I love silver. Mm-hmm. But you had two choices for silver already. You didn't pick one of those two. You had to pick special silver.
Right, $14,000.
$14,000 silver.
Right.
That's what we're going to call that one. And then you're thinking, all right, well, this is good. I got my beautiful silver. Fine. You picked, maybe you had a 993
Yeah.
that you wanted to match it
Totally.
to. Totally
Yeah.
understand.
Absolutely.
We joke, but you know,
Hey, everyone's got their reason.
you do you. That's good. So then you think, oh, we've got this really cool exclusive interior. I'm going to spend $11,000 on this beautiful interior.
Which is, I mean, when you think about it, that's cheap.
It's a good value.
Yeah,
it's
an amazing
it
value.
is. Yeah, because they do more leather and they wrap extra stuff, and you're doing some fun special things. And you think, what would go really well with this just nice classic, you know, bluish silver?
Yeah.
And you think, you know, I know what it would be. It would have to be Mamba Green. There's nothing else. Mamba Green. It's like pea soup. It's like a pea soup green.
It's very bright pea soup. Yeah.
Bright pea soup green interior. And then because my wife is colorblind, I'm going to make the top red. I don't know why.
I hope one of our like weekly listeners and watchers did not order that car. It's spectacular,
you know what?
for sure.
If they did, call in. Let's chat about it. Let's see what your inspiration was. Because as much as it's an eyesore,
everyone's got a story.
I would drive it.
Yeah.
I would drive it. I would be proud to drive it.
It's an amazing car.
Whoever has it now, I think replaced the red top with the black top.
Yeah.
I would have driven it with the red.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's still a really
Actually, polar silver with a red top would be cool.
yeah.
It's just the interior.
The interior's a lot,
It is.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
but good for them for going for it.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You should have picked Riviera blue.
The interior.
Yeah.
Oof.
Polar silver, Riviera blue, black top.
Yeah.
Now,
We've had a
10
couple
years
cars.
from now, that's $1 million Targa.
Yeah, right. We've had a couple cars with the Riviera blue interior. Oh, it is. I mean, the first idea and the first picture that I saw of these cars, I went, whoa.
Yeah, it hurts your eyeballs to look at
Holy
it.
moly. Like, that is a lot.
Yeah.
But then in person, it is amazing.
Yeah.
And both those cars sold in a day.
Yep.
Right. It was just, it was that
there was
cool
a black
and unique.
one and a white one, both with Riviera.
Just
and then we had a
super
black with speed blue, too.
Yeah, that was great.
That was a good one.
So anyway, so our chalk our chalk colored with deviated chalk seat inserts.
Yep.
Anyway, that car is going through the CPO process. It'll be available here pretty soon. But what a build! That's a super cool, stellar.
That's
car.
a 10-point car.
My gosh, what else came in? We had a couple Audis, but they're not really.
We
worth
sold
mentioning.
some cars.
We sold. Yeah,
So
that's
the,
right.
The classics are going. I think last week we talked about the 74 going away.
74 is going to Utah.
The 85.
85's headed to
That was
Texas.
our previous Monterey Porsche Classic Restoration Challenge
That's
car. That is going down to Texas.
The new owner drove it down today.
Yep. That's good.
Yeah, good for you. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
What did we talk about? Classics going away.
Yeah, classics are going away.
More new cars.
Yeah. No, there's been an awesome level of activity, and especially an awesome level of trades.
Yeah.
Because we talk about that once in a while, that people aren't trading a lot. Like, we need your trades. We want your cars.
Yep.
And now
not right now. Right now, we need to sell like 30 cars with no trades and just clear some space.
We just need to be better at maximizing the space.
All right, well.
No, we're always buying. We're always trading. No, it's been a very good, very active time. But yeah, you're right. I think it's cool to see the activity on the classic cars because they can sit. I mean,
did we talk about the 2018 GT3? Guards red, PDK, ceramics, comfy seats, full leather, red stitching.
I think we did.
Okay. Well, I talked about it again. Really?
You can talk about it
again. It's got
again.
11,000 miles on it.
Do you have a buyer for it?
Yep.
Are they local?
No.
Okay. Is it someone that recently got rid of their Oslo Blue GT3?
No.
Okay.
Nope. We can't talk about that one yet.
No, we can't talk about that one. That one's off the table.
Yep. I don't know.
No, it's been super active. And yeah, summer is coming to head here. It's beautiful out. We're having our afternoon showers, which is pretty fun and exciting. John and I are getting ready to head off to Monterey Car Week separately.
Yes.
We're not doing it together. We're doing our own. We have our own schedules there for all that stuff. But I'm sure we'll run into each other at some point. Are we doing a mobile show?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Live from the Porsche party.
Oh,
if they let us in.
They'll do, well.
If they let us in, we are live from the Porsche party.
Yeah. Zach and Matt and James, we will have tickets.
Cool.
With our friends, with our VIP friends and clients.
I've got two more if we can get them.
I can ask. Yeah,
Yep.
I just need all their info.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, it's been really, really good. The trophy that you mentioned, our 3D printed trophy that we have sitting here. This past Saturday, I think we had a very successful Geeks for Kids was here delivering 5 of their custom-made cars for children with disability issues. What an inspiration that Saturday was.
Yeah.
I mean, I was blown away, like, by the families that came in, by the team of engineers and specialists that do the deliveries. It definitely touched my heart. It was really, really cool. It was very special to meet some of the people, see the kids, see the excitement level that was building up. And anyway, and they were kind enough. They left us with a little gift basket that had this 3D printed trophy. You can't see it on the front because it's in black, but it says Super Geek.
Yes.
I'm super proud to be able to display
that's really
that
cool.
and be able to talk about it. So I hope that Geeks for Kids, considers us for their next Colorado delivery. It takes a lot of time, to put these cars together. So it's not something that happens every weekend, obviously, maybe annually kind of thing, when they're hitting up this area. But anyway, so thank you so much for the people that came down to check that out, learn a little bit more, introduce yourselves to the geeks that were delivering those cars. And then special thank you to our very close friends that just stopped by, right, to check things out and get a quick car wash, wound up making a very generous contribution to Geeks for Kids, completely unsolicited. But I think it kind of captivated.
Well, I mean, we kind of solicited.
Well, I mean, yeah, we've been talking
a
about
little bit, but no,
he didn't
I
have
agree.
to. They didn't have to do that.
No, yeah, you're right. It was.
So that was
was
very
very
unexpected, but it super appreciated, not only by Geeks for Kids, but by Porsche Colorado Springs for contributing to that. And I hope that we've reached enough people to kind of explore it as well and find your own ways to contribute, whether it's volunteering or with money, however you can. Just spreading the word is a good contribution. So anyway.
I had fun chatting with those guys.
Yeah, they were great.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they were great.
We need to get them. I think we can work something with them.
Well, they're going to need product.
Well, I'm just thinking like we're idea guys here.
Well,
they
you're
are
an idea guy.
Well, they are executors,
right?
right?
That's right.
They have an execution army going on.
Yeah, they make it happen. We definitely, it would be awesome to get them Porsche Power Wheels, off-road, version makes sense to them. But It would be really cool. A Power Wheel, stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I know that there's a lot of those cars out there that are not being used, and they're still very usable, right? My kids had one. They had a big Jeep. It was a 2-seater. And I mean, I think I wound up. So, yeah, I know that there's other generous people out there like that have nice equipment like this to move in a different direction.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right, John. I think we could help, raise some awareness.
I think we should figure out how to make them.
That'd be cool. I think that was very special.
Yep.
And not going to lie.
If I could have any air-cooled car, I think it has to be my 73 Carrera RS.
Yep. Knew that
lightweight.
was coming.
Yep. Am I a broken record here?
We all are.
Yeah. Although an Emery 356 and the Singer behind me
Oof.
would be hard to argue with.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
seeing that thing here in person, like, when it comes in, you don't look at it like I'm looking at it right now. Like the whole visual 3/4 angle, the rear hips are so wide. That tire is a steamroller. It's just perfect.
Yep.
So
I am totally in the way of it.
that, yeah, good job. That could be in the running. A roof CTR Yellowbird
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
could probably be in the running. But 73 RS.
Yeah. I mean,
Lightweight.
that's a real Porsche.
Yeah.
So,
Probably white with green.
yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw the white with green, an actual one, right? A local one here. I thought the white with the blue was my favorite, but seeing the white with the green is actually probably, yeah, that wins out for me. So I like that. How about a water-cooled car?
There's so much variety there. If I was going to pick something to work in my life, what the hell? Let's do the $400,000 touring with back seats.
Wow.
That's the one.
Works for you.
Yeah. I'm going to do it in white, I think.
Cool.
Yeah. White buckets manual. Rear seats.
Nice.
Lightweight package. So, yeah. That surprises me. I was very close to saying 2019 Carrera T in Miami blue
Right.
with ceramic brakes.
Right.
But because I can get a touring with a back seat at this point, I'll do that.
Sure.
Yep.
Good choices all around.
Thanks.
For me, you talk about broken record. I cannot fade away from the 79 SC.
Yep.
Although I'm really kind of, I have toyed with the idea of a 993 turbo because I think that's a lot of car.
Yeah.
It's air cooled, right? It's the last of the air cooled stuff, and they sound good. But I don't know. I think it's, even though in today's world it's only 400 horsepower, but in that car 400 horsepower is just
It's
different.
plenty.
It's just different. It's a different kind of
Hits
horsepower.
like a sledgehammer.
So I think I fall back the 79 SC. That's definitely probably the most. It's in the top 3, like most fun I've ever had in a car. Is driving that. So I'm going to stick with my 79 SC. And then on the water cooled front, heading in a different direction a little bit, is a Carrera GT.
Oh yeah, good choice.
Yeah.
Well done.
No, that's and I would drive it. I would totally drive it.
I always forget about those because I don't have any experience with them.
Oh man.
Like I'm really glad you've been able to work on them and drive them and experience them back when they were new. Because, as they've come through here, I think they were what, 400 grand when they were new.
Yeah.
Then they were 200 grand
Right.
for a minute.
Yeah, for a little bit.
And then they were 600, 700, 800, 2 million, 5 million. whatever.
Right.
And I caught them on that.
Yeah, right.
And I couldn't. I never felt like I should take it out and drive it because it's not mine. I'm, we're a custodian of these things, and it's not. Yeah. So someday, if Barky just got to drive one.
Yeah.
He's got better friends than I do, I guess.
I think I've told my story about when I was a service advisor. Like I used to go pick up and drop off a car for service, and then there was another car that I used to give, like not hot laps, but I used to give like mild hot laps behind the dealership with another car in the past. But anyway, one specific story, the car that I used to go pick up and drop off, the technician finished with the service. Hey, Underwood, I'm done with the service on this car. We got to go take it for a test drive. You got time? Yeah, let's go. And he says, do you mind if I drive on the way out and you drive it on the way back? Yeah, that's fine. So anyway, we head out, and we wound up going for a pretty decent test drive, like not a typical, kind of around the block, because, there were things to check out. It was a big service, right, on the car that was done. And we wound up driving all the way up to Morrison, behind Red Rocks.
Yep.
And right in the middle of town, keep in mind, it's a weekday in the afternoon. It's kind of sleepy, right? But there's people walking around. He just stops right in the middle of the street. Right? Little tiny downtown Morrison, right? Stops right in the middle of the street. And I go, what are you doing? And he says, oh, we got to switch. I'm like, here? He said, like, yeah, there's no one around. So anyway, we stop in the middle of the street. Technician and I hop out of the car, change seats, and I take off, right? And we're headed back to the dealership. On the way to our turnaround point, we had passed a van, kind of a creeper van that was pulled over, and there were 2 police cars behind it. So we knew, like, oh, okay, kind of take it easy, nothing stupid, which, we're in a customer's car anyway. And anyway, so we're headed back, and we see way ahead of us. And when you're driving a car like that, people don't necessarily mess with you. Some do, for sure. But people, they take pictures, or they want to stay up with you, that kind of stuff, because they're curious. And we can see way in front of us that this pulled over section is gone, right? It's clear, and it's just wide open road, all the way down to that point and beyond. And the technician says, all right, Underwood, he's like, it's time to open it up. He's like, we got to lose some of these construction trucks, because there were these big F-350s or whatever that were kind of around us. And it was clear that they were trying to, they were keeping up with us to do whatever their reasoning was. And I just dropped the hammer. I downshifted 3 gears and let it go. And that car makes this incredible noise.
The howl.
Yeah. And anyway, we take off. And he kind of giggles a little bit, and then slow down, take our exit, come back to the dealership. And so anyway, by the time I get to my desk, there's a voicemail on my phone, and it's a sheriff from Jefferson County or something like that. It's a sheriff from Jefferson County saying that we were spotted, exerting speed, blah, blah, blah. We've already been informed, you were driving the car, this and that. So, we know who you are. There's no need in taking off. That's why I'm leaving this message, because, we're on our way. We're going to come ask you some questions. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And then at the very end of the message, the guy kind of almost starts to crack up. And then I instantly recognize his voice. And I knew it was the brother of the technician that I was riding, that I was with. And so I called him up, and he starts laughing as soon as he picks up the phone. But no, it was just this kind of super fun, great experience, but controlled. There wasn't anything, ridiculous going on. And I think the total is we added, maybe 20 miles to the car or something like that. And I was taking it back, to his house later anyway, after the service side. But no, I have. I've been very, very fortunate to be around when those cars were new. And, they weren't an intimidating factor then, and they're not an intimidating factor now. I love that car. And it's not nearly as difficult as what people talk about to drive. I mean, once you understand it. So anyway, that's what I would take for a water-cooled car. That's a long.
What
long
color?
I'd probably go old school. Actually, I would stick with the GT Silver with the terracotta interior. I think that's just a super classic look. So
I think I'd do black and terracotta.
that's pretty beautiful.
Yep.
Wooden shift knob though. I wouldn't do the carbon knob.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Good choices all around.
Yep. I like it.
Stephen H says air cooled would be a 993 4S and water cooled would be an ST.
Nice.
But if the turbo study's an option, he'd swap out the 4S
Wow. Okay.
for a turbo study.
Yeah. Well, we got one
It's
coming.
an option. Yep.
We have one available, right? Still?
We do. Yep. Jesse is wondering if I got a Macan 4S electric and if I like it and what options I got. We love it.
So yes, he did get one.
I did get one. Love it. Instant electric power in a daily driver. I don't think it gets better.
Yeah.
Merging in and out, doing passes on 2-lane roads. It really, really does a good job. Ours has premium package with like heated seats, Bose, and stuff like that. I think the question is how would I build one, and I would build it with Burmester. I would build it with Sport Chrono. I would skip the Sport Sound. I would 100% do rear axle steering, and then I would do 21-inch wheels, not 22s. It's a heavy car, and you hear some sound when you're coming over big bumps. I'd do 18-way seats. We have 14-ways. They're great, but 18s are better. And then I'd probably do blue lights.
Oh yeah, those.
Because I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah,
like
those are.
black with blue lights and a black and chalk interior.
Yeah,
something like that.
Well, I really enjoyed your experience, the story that you shared about going up to Vail for the weekend, or Beaver Creek.
Unless you're literally doing road trips and this is your road trip car, I don't see much of a scenario where 300 miles is not enough.
Right. Right.
Because even if I wanted to drive it to California to my parents in Palm Springs once a year, it would do that.
Right.
The infrastructure is there. The charging speed is there. I wouldn't hesitate to go and do it.
Yeah. So something that I kind of have to remind myself and others about, talking about hybrids in electric cars, is the distance, right? And how far something really is. So, and it hit me the other day. So I was talking about plug-in hybrid Cayenne, right?
Yeah.
And being able to drive 30 to 50 miles on pure electric charge. That's a long way, right?
Yeah.
And something
other than you, nobody drives that far in a day.
Well, right. So, okay, there's a point. So from my doorstep to Porsche Colorado Springs doorstep, it's 57 miles.
Yeah.
If you could, 50 miles, right, of electric charge, that's crazy, right? So there was a road sign that I never really noticed before on my way down just the other day, and it was just south of Castle Rock. But anyway, there was a sign, Colorado Springs, 17 miles is what it says. and that caught me off guard because I thought 17 miles. And because I'm thinking to myself, like, I am a long way away. I mean, in my mind, I am a long way away from Colorado Springs. And I just thought, you got to be kidding me. And I thought, when is it considered Colorado Springs? It's 17. Well, obviously, when you hit the sign that says, welcome to Colorado Springs, right? So very north end of town. But I thought, holy crap, that is not far at all. When you see it that way. So to your point, 30 miles, 50 miles on electric charge, or if you've got 300 miles on your electric Macan, heck yeah, you can go a long way, man. People don't realize how far that really is.
Yeah.
And people don't sometimes understand, what's the average commute for an American?
5 miles.
Yeah, it's like 5.5 miles.
It's nothing.
Yeah, it's hardly anything. So yeah, putting that in
think
perspective.
we are in a different world than LA, or New York, big
sure.
cities, though, right? Colorado is big country.
Yep.
You know, I notice it coming here from Minneapolis. It's everything is sprawling.
Right.
It's just there's so much space available that, you know, I'm not going to rebuild this house. I'm just going to go out there a little further and build a new one.
Right,
you know, and we're just going to keep, I'm just keep going out that way. It is different. So, you know, if you had to drive from here to Whitefish, Montana in an electric car, that's not going to be the same experience as from driving from here to Palm Springs.
Right.
Sorry, I got something in my nose. Don't watch me pick it.
Hair. You got hair in there.
I got huge hairs. God, have you ever plucked one and felt like it like came from the back of your eyeball?
I start crying.
Oh
instantly.
God, it's
yeah. No,
brutal.
my eyes just water like mad.
I kind of enjoy it. I do. I like it.
You like the Chinese mustard too? That makes
I
you,
do love the Chinese mustard. That's like legit Chinese mustard. That's not a euphemism for something. But it's different, right? If you have to look a little bit at the infrastructure around you and the development of what's going on. An electric car is not correct for everyone.
Correct.
But I would think, I don't know, 80% of our customers, 90% of our customers that use a car, any of our electric products.
Absolutely.
So
Really?
I can't park it. I've gotten so used to how like a rear steer car just goes like,
Yeah.
I'm in the spot.
Tight.
I just end up like, well, why did you park in the other spot? Like, no, this is the one. So
Right.
rear steering is the only option you need.
Roberto Velasquez. Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for saying hi. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I see that from Stephen H. 993 Forest water cooled ST.
Yep. And McInnes says an Emery for the air cooled, and he's got his. He wouldn't have to buy another car. He'd just have his.
he could choose one of his.
Yeah, that's true. No, his Spyder is the
Or
right
just enter
water
another
cool.
raffle and win one. That could very well happen for Dan.
Yep.
The Emery Outlaw is pretty sick, man. That's pretty crazy.
He was just on Spike's.
Dan?
Spike's Car Radio. Yeah, Dan. No, actually, he should be, but no, Emery was on, and it was. I was validated that all of the things I say about that car are correct.
Yeah, right.
So that was pretty nice that I'm not just windbag here. That would be good shirts, just full of hot air. Something I don't know.
Windbag.
Yeah. But
He's planning on being here pretty much the full time for the 356 Registry West Coast holiday.
Yep.
He's going to be here at the dealership on Thursday doing a tech session with Alfred and Jason. Remind me, I need to tell Alfred and Jason
Yes.
that they're doing this.
Yep.
He'll be at the Concours event Friday the 5th, and he is the keynote speaker for their banquet Friday evening, that just for the registry members that are part of it. So he's going to be around. And I believe he's delivering a couple cars while he's here in Colorado. And then he's headed to the Colorado Grand. Actually, one of the, I believe it's an Emery Speedster, if I'm not mistaken, is being shipped here next week. So we can just house it for the owner of it, because he's coming for the registry. And then he's taking that car on the Grand. So no, I mean, we're going to have some exposure to these cars very, very soon. More exposure than we already have.
yeah.
And I think, talking to the owners and talking to Rod and, getting some of these people on the show. Why not? I don't see why he wouldn't. He knows us, right? He knows,
good.
Yeah, he knows who we are.
Perfect. That's all I put that on my tombstone.
Yeah, that's probably Jesse. Nah, Jesse. Let's see here. Oh, we gave him some ideas.
It's Lewis's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Lewis.
So I think I'm just going to say that was a good ending to the show.
That was a great ending.
And we're going to call it a few minutes early. We'll be back next week with more content. And then the following week, potentially, we will be live on something, possibly live on the internet from the Porsche party.
That's right.
We have the technology
See
to
how
do it.
good their Wi-Fi is.
Yeah. Maybe we should subscribe to Starlink.
We're gonna have Pruninger on our show.
Like, no joke, that could happen. We could have a Porsche roundtable with all of the like everybody. Yeah, Timo. Yeah,
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right. I love it. Happy birthday, Lewis.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and your comments and questions. Very, very much appreciated. Stephen H., I agree with you very much. The 718 Spyder is amazing,
Yep.
and I think you should check out the 000 while we have it. So if you don't have anything else, John?
nope, I don't.
I'm Justin from the First Dibs podcast from inside Porsche Colorado Springs.